Leadtek have production base in Shenzhen, Zhongshan, and provide professional technical support like products to our customer. So for our company introduction, is there any question? Okay, let's start next step. Second part, trends in the smart home industry. Global market trends. First type is the overall smart home market. From reports, we know 2025 around 216 billion, and around 2035 it will be around 489 billion. First part is the biggest one, and the bigger one. Smart display like LCD control panels. 2023 and 2024 reported around 3 to 3.9 billion. To 2032, the forecast will be around like 33 billion. For CAGR from 2024 to 2032, it will be around 30%, and the very high growth driven by AI and also IAO integration. Implication demand for integrated display HMI modules, and also like Android board and MCU board with the control panel will scale rapidly. Second part is smart door locks, access control. As estimate 2025 around the market around 3.5 billion. To 2032, the forecast will around 13.44 billion. The CAGR from 2020 to 2032 will around 21.2 billion, 21.2%. Strong security and remote access demand. The third part is a smart home appliances, such as smart oven, smart coffee machine, and also other home applications. 2025, the market around 44 billion, one industry forecast. To 2035, the forecast will be 97 billion. The CAGR from 2025 to 2035 around 8.2%. Steady growth as IoT and also AI features. Alternate short-term estimate like a report. 2025 will be 42 billion. 2013 will be 71 billion. The first part is a robotic vacuum cleaner, like robot vacuums. In past, around like 3.5 to 4.5 billion. 2030, the forecast will around 29.8 billion, depending on the horizon and the score. The CAGR varies by source around 10.5% to 23%, depending on time window and the methodology. So this part is all about the global market trends. So do you have any ideas about the global market trends? And maybe we can discuss. The next part is the changes in demand for display. Smart home control panels like LCD-based HMI or Android board or like MCU board. In past, in my hand, this one, it passed like before 2018, support knob adjust all the time, mainly resistive or low resolution competitive touch panel. The size like 3.5 to 7 inch, and with the basic UI for lightning or like security status or like HVAC. But now this one tended toward to larger screen, such as 7 up to 10 or like 13.3 inch with higher brightness, like 500 up 500 nits, and also for outdoor like more than 800 nits. Integration with voice assistance and the metal protocol, and also requiring with the more intuitive UIS or like Zigbee or like internet and the Wi-Fi. Demand for like multi-touch capacitive panel and with high resolution, such as like before maybe just like 480 with 480, but now it's like 90 20 1080 2K and 4K. For future like 2026 2070, AI display on device processing for face recognition, like gesture control, and cloud steam bezel design, demo for AMOLED, mini LED backlight LCD, or like eco display, and strong CAGR in smart home smart display market will around like 70%. Is there any question or some part not clear about the smart home control panels? Okay, let's restart next. Second part is a smart door locks and the access panel like this. In the past, it's a small, and also like some model use the monochrome or segments LCD display, or some of them without display, just the LCD or like some keys. But now, almost like 2.4 4 inch is with the color TFT, like this part, showing passcode input status and the face organization interface, and also the Bluetooth or like Zigbee technology. Now it's for low power consumption, and also outdoor durability, such as like wide temperature, like some old or very hot country or area. And also for outside, we use the anti-glare with high brightness, like more than 800 nits to up to like 1000 nits. For the future, is widespread use touch and also the biometric verification, like the fingerprint and the face integrated into the screen. Growth in like OLED or like LCD or like the eco display for STEAM design. And of course, with the larger UI demand as more function like the video intercom, mobile integration, or like the the fingerprints, or like the AI, and also like the other function is make it for smart docks or like smart access panels. Is there any question or some parts do not understand? You can let me know, and I can tell more information about them. Welcome new visitors, new customers. I'm sorry before you didn't come, so maybe for after the enable, if you want the information for before, and you can do your message to us, or you can contact our salespeople, and we can share you for before information. So now let's restart. The second part is a smart coffee machine. In the past, it's many physical buttons and also knob and buttons for the function. Some of them with the monochrome LCD. This type is a knob. But now it's used LCD display such as 2.8 to 7 capacitive TFT LCD showing drinking, like this model. This model is our customer we provide in India. This size is 13.3 inch with the 2K, like the 1920 plus 1080. This one is a HDMI board to connect their main board. And this one is showing drink customization menus, like the coffee, different type of the coffee showing the menu, and also like can support the multi language and the touch for the UI. For future will be like much larger size, like 15.6 inch, and also like 21.5 inch, and also like some used 13.1.5 inch, like especially like the landscape, or like some like airports, or like the bus station. They will have the big one. So for this one, with the recept animation and the remote IoT control, and also you can order the different type of the coffee on the screen, and make the payment with your mobile or with your credit card. This one is a demo for higher brightness, because the size is very big, so the resolution is high, and of course they want the high brightness to see the high level. And the robust waterproof coating is very easy to clean. And also sometimes for the kitchen equipment have some oil, and we will put like the AF function. It will easy to clean it. So for smart coffee machine, is there any question? Okay, let us move next. Smart oven. As we know, the smart oven is very popular, and almost every family will have the smart oven because it can help to cook the food and the saving the time. For smart ovens in past, some of model will use the LED segment display. Some of them will use the normal control, like this part. The normal can control like adjust the time and the cooking dial, or like setting up the time. But now the size is bigger, such as like more than 4 inch to 7 inch, or like the big size, and with the guide cooking interface. This one is we provide 6.186, and we provide this one. We call it a bottom to our Europe customer, and this model already is mass production. And the premium oven adapter like 8 to 10 inch with a full HD, like also the high brightness. In the future, thanks toward a full glass touch panel with integrated LCD, strong need for heat resistance, wide temperature. Due to the oven environment, as we know, when the oven the temperature very high, so you need the wide temperature. And also normally when you decorate your cooking, you will put them with other kitchen equipment together, so you will have the oil or like the wet hand, so you can also touch them. Increasing use of gesture and also camera display integration, receive video and AI cooking. For smart ovens, is there any question? Or some parts you still do not understand clear? You can tell me, and I can explain more. Next part is a Leadtek vacuum cleaner. This one is very helpful for our daily life. In past, most of them use the button, and also no display. So, or some high level will use the small segment display. But now, almost them they will use the like more than 2 inch to like 15.5 inch. This one we provide a 3.5 inch with RGB for our USA customer, and this model is very hot sale in like Amazon or like the Walmart, very hot sale. Future is a premium models may adapt a larger color display, such as much bigger size with interactive maps. So for the Leadtek vacuum cleaners, if you have any question, you can let me know, and I will explain them more information. So before we already introduced the different type like smart home controller, smart doorbell or locks, or like the smart oven. For the end products, we can call it a smart home controller. This like based on with HMI, conveyor board, Android board, and also MCU board. The second type is the smart door locks, access panels, and also smart coffee machine, smart oven, fridge, or like washes, and of course the robotic vacuum cleaner. Let's start next part. The third part, introduction to typical application scenarios. For smart home control panels, so far we already provide different size, and our customer use a different solution like the MCU, such as STM32, Netstrip with the LPC, or like Renesas. And of course, some of our customers they provide high level like include the network, Bluetooth, or with the 4G and the Wi-Fi. They will use the MPU such as like NXP, IMAX 6 or 8 Ti, and also the Arena and Rockchip. So we provided the LCD touch display with like the operating temperature from -20 to 60. And for the brightness, because most of them will use the smart home control panels for indoor, so the brightness will be like 200 to 500 nits. As we need to touch, and sometimes we use the red hat, so we provide the RT finger for surface treatment. And of course, in Europe country or like some villa, the customers will prefer the traditional style, so we also provide the dead front design like the wood grain effective, or like the integrative black. So that means when the screen is off, it looks like all is black. And of course, if you have your own like own brand, and we can help you to you provide your logo on the screen. So that means it can show clients or like your relatives when they are enter your home. It will show them to touch the screen, can switch, or like turn on like the light or air conditioner. And of course, for the shape, have the different type like round type, square type, and the landscape. But now it's more and more customer prefer the bar type like 6.1 inch and 12.3 inch. And of course, the resolution from before is a low resolution, such as like 480 plus 480. Now already have the like 1200 and then the 9020, and also like the 2K. As the customer use different mainboard, like their mainboard, some of them is MCU structure, and some of them is MPU. So we can provide like SPI or RGB, or like MIPI interface. And of course, if they want the customer wants a simple UI and no need connect with Wi-Fi, we can provide with the UART board, like this one, UART board. and it can support the RS. If your mainboard can support RS 232 or 485, and you can use them. And of course, considering about like the touch and also display, and sometimes have the starting high voltage current, so maybe it will influence the display and the touch. So we provide the EMI with our FPC, and it can definition grounding grade to avoid the this kind of interference. So for this part, for smart home control panel, is there any question from you? Okay, let's move next. For Leadtek, such like I said, some customer or like some villa, they have their own traditional design, and maybe they want their own controller. The color or the design is can match with their decoration. So we also provide the data from the design. Like this type is traditional one, and most of people choose them because this type is low cost. And so when the screen is off in the standard module, there is a clear color difference between the edge ink area. So this one, it looks like maybe not very high level, but Leadtek provide the integrated black or like the wood grain. The screen and the whole machine are integrated into one visual experience, improving like all is black. So for data front design, the clear color variance between black mattress and the viewing area. So this one is very competitive for some customer or some villa with the traditional direction or the high level direction. As we know, Leadtek also provide the solution EMI shading for the FPC. As you can see here is black. This one is EMI with the EMI. So for this design, it can to prevent interference that could affect touch accuracy or like the display. So for some high-level customers, we will provide the EMI for their project. The first part, as we know, for normally we will choose LCD display with the touch. They are separate, and separate IC. The cost will high, and of course, the CTP and also the LCM. They have the sensor, CTP sensor. So the thickness will be thinner, and of course, the black borders will be wider because when they design the FPC, they need the signal. So the black border will be wider. But Leadtek provide an in-cell solution. The in-cell solution, the LCD driver IC and the touch IC are using the same And for touch sensor, and also the IC already integrated into the glass, the cell. So the cost will be low, and of course can making the product very thin because there is no touch sensor, and of course for the touch and the LCM you can use the one FPC. So that means it will be easier and the low cost for you connect with your mainboard because for the if you separate LCM and the touch use the different FPC, that means when you design your mainboard the connector with the screen, you need to design with at least the two connector, and there is a cost. And of course, for this for in cell, you can find the very large display area and the small, very smaller black border around. So for smart home control panels, do you have any question? Okay, so all of you can understand. So now let's we move next. Second part is a smart access control, like smart docks or Leadtek provide the operating temperature minus 20 to 16. And because some of people will install them for outdoor, some for indoor. So Leadtek also can provide the brightness like up 500 nits to 1000 nits with the outdoor vision requiring. And of course, for outdoor, and also you need to touch. Sometimes we need to touch them, so we design them with the AF surface treatment. The size from the 2.4 inch to 10.1 inch or like 15.6 inch. The resolution from before like 240 minus 320, and now it's like HD and also like 2K. For interface, like some projects is very simple. They no need like multiply UI and also like the network or like the Wi-Fi. So this type we can provide the LCD touch display with the UART board together, and for UART board you can use like the RS232 or like 485 to connect with your mainboard, and also you can use the SPI or RGB to connect with your mainboard. And of course for the big size like the 10.1 inch or like the 12.3 inch, because for like such as for 12.3 inch, this one the interface is a MIPI interface, and some customers think okay, for MIPI interface debugger it will cost a high cost, so they will prefer like the LCD touch display with the HDMI board. So we also can provide the HDMI board for customers. And for outdoor, we also can provide like 3mm cover glass for the IK level like IK07 or IK10. And of course, we can choose the different IC for support like a glove touch and also with the wet hands. So for this one, do you have any question? You can let me know, and I can explain more. Let us move next. As we know, for outdoor, you you will have the reflective issues, and the Leadtek provide a reduced glare and the reflection on the screen. We will put the a anti-reflective coating on on the car glass for the in the bright light and the outdoor environment. And also we can put we put the anti-finger to keep the screen clean, because when you install outdoor or you use the finger to touch them, maybe it will have some like oil or like the fingerprint. So when we use the AAF surface treatment, it's very easy to clean. So for the smart doorbell or like access control, if you have any question, you can tell me and I can explain them. So next part is a smart coffee machine or like a smart oven. For Leadtek, we provide the different size from 5-inch to 13.3-inch. To our customer use the different solution like MCU such as STM or like the Netstrip or like Renesas. And some customers they will use the MPU like NXP IMAX6 or like RK Roy chip like 3308 or like 3566, and this one is with the Bluetooth like Wi-Fi, 4G, and network. So for us, for the small size, we can provide with RGB interface, SPI interface, and for the big size, also if you don't want use the network, and we can provide the UR board for you, and you can use the RS2628485 to connect with your main board. And of course, for the shape, it has a different type, like the bar type, and also like a landscape, portrait, or like a round type. And of course, for us, Leadtek provided the solution with the backlight lifespan like more than 13,000 hours. And of course, if you want choose the car glass with the 3mm, and we can provide, and of course we can make it with the IK7 or like IK8 or 10, and of course we can provide the multi-touch function. So for Leadtek, we already provide 6.8 for our customer. Our customer used for smart use it for smart oven. So we choose the professional touch IC like HY4633. This driver IC can this touch IC can support more than 4mm car glass. And of course, we would like to show you we used our customer used the software to touch. let me show you the we provide the 6.8 for our customers. They used for smart oven. So this one is our customer use our solution to test with their software about the touch. Cannot see. Wait a moment. So can you see now? So this one is one of our Europe customer. Sorry, the network just off. Sorry, the network just off. Wait a moment. I hope you can see my screen. So this one is our project. Our customer, they come from the Europe, and they use our 6.8-inch to use the software to touch and testing. This one we used for smart oven.
大哥，我们看不到你的屏幕，看不到。
还看不到吗？
没有啊，你没有共享吧？只看到你。
共享了呀，等一下。看到了吗？Can you see？
没有，
看不到你的屏幕。
看不到了呀，哦，喂。
没事，就介绍一下展厅吧。
好。
啊，可以了。
啊？可以了是吧？
可以了。
Oh, okay. Sorry for that. So this one is one of our customer used our 6.8 for the smart oven, and they integrated with their main board. They used the ST to test. This one is for the 4mm cover glass. This one is for customer, because for smart oven there is a bigger glass, cover glass, for easy to clean and for their assembling. So when you Leadtek provide the LCD with a touch display, and you can use put another 4mm cover glass, and it also can working. Okay, let's start next. Second part is about the robotic vacuum. Can you see my screen now?
可以看到。
Okay. So this one is a robotic vacuum cleaner. For Leadtek, we provide like -20 to overloading temperature -20 to 70, and because it is used for indoor, so brightness around 200 to 500 nits is okay, and because it's a cleaner and it's very easy to dirty, so Leadtek provided the solution with the anti-finger. It is very easy to clean. As we know, in the market they have the different different shape of the cleaners, so we also can provide a different shape like a round, landscape, portrait, or like the bow type. As we know, for the robot vacuum, there has a different level, like some low level, maybe there is no internet, and just use some simple UI it can control. So at this time, Leadtek provides the UART board, and it can support like a different interface for you connect your main board, such as like RS232 485, and of course, if you want have the touch function on the screen, and we can support like the glass with 0.7 millimeter or like 1.1 millimeter. And if your housing has some special color, and you want the screen color can match with your robotic vacuum, and we can help you provide different printing solutions such as like black, white, blue, gray, and also other type. Leadtek provides solutions that combines LCD touch screen with a UART board, can effectively reduce development like the cost, and also can meeting the requirement of simple UI design. And of course, we provide the anti-finger coating. It will help you to easy clean. So this one is about Leadtek provided the solution for a robotic vacuum cleaner. The first part is Leadtek customized solutions. For Leadtek, we provide the different customization, such as like DSP type, like IPS, TN, reflective, transflective, we call eco display for reflective and transflective, and also some few model is OLED. Second part is a cow glass, like we can choose different brand like the Corning, and also the also different material, and for the surface technology. For smart home, we already provide like a 3D and 2D 2.5D cover glass edge for our Europe customers, and of course we can provide like AF, AG, AR surface treatment. Of course, if you have your own brand, or if your customer have any logo, we can help them to printing. And of third part is for the TP. We can provide the RTP, CTP. For the FPC, we can customize and design different shape or different layer of the FPC, and of course like the EMI, or if you have for your mainboard already designed them, and if you need the GIF or B2P connector, we can design the FPC with the connector or with the GIF. The fifth, we can customize LCD like different size and different resolution. Now, of course, the color gamut or color depth. And of course, for polarizer, we also can use the anti-infrared or like anti-reflective, anti-blue, or some other type. And of course, Leadtek provides the PCBA solution like HDMI, like before we introduced, and the UR boards, AV board. For backlight, we also can customize different brightness or like heating dispersion solution, or like the lifespan, or like the power consumption control. For temperature, we can provide like if you want, especially like the Indian or like some other Asia, the customer cannot afford like the high level solutions, and we can provide the consumer like -10 to 16. And also, if they want the high level, we can provide like automotive level like -40 to 90. And of course, we can customize, provide a different interface like SPI, MCU, RGB, also like the EDP change to MIPI, or like the MIPI change to SPI with the RGB. And of course, for display effect, we can provide the wood grain display or all-in-one black display. So for Leadtek customization, is there any question? The fifth, okay, let's move to fifth part. Fifth part is a product roadmap. For Leadtek, we provide a different size, like a small size, a middle size, and also the big size like up 10.1 inch, 15.6 inch. Sixth part is for the QA question. If you have any question, you can tell me, and I can answer you. Okay, so maybe I can show you our like I can show you our like so this one is our showroom. It's a smart home applications. So for first one, I would like to.
Edward，你要把那个 PPT 关了，我们现在看不清楚那个展厅。
好。Okay, so this one is a Leadtek showroom. This part is for smart home applications. And, you can see here have the different applications. Let me show you one by one. This one, we provide the 5-inch with the UART board is for the doorbell, smart doorbell, and it can support like the fingerprint and the a face recognition. And this one is a 7-inch. We provide it for our Europe country, and they use with the Arduino the chipset to include like Wi-Fi network and also Bluetooth the functions. This one is a coffee machine. It's 7-inch. This one with because this one type we provide is for our Australia customers, and because they use this for their home use, so no need like network and also Wi-Fi. So we provided the 7-inch LCD touch display with the UART board together. Also, this one is a square type. It's a 4-inch, and we provide for the Austrian customer, and they control like the air conditioner or like the temperature, and also the setting the time to close, to turn on the lights and also air conditioners. This one is very hot, and also this type is robotic vacuum. This one is we provide this one is for our Germany customers before they have the project. Here is the knob, but they want to update their projects to new version, so they ask we provide a 3.4-inch LCD touch screen to replace the knob and to developing the new project. So this one also is very hot. This one is a 21.5-inch. This one is big size. Like we have customer, they come from Italy. They use this one for the coffee machine, and the coffee machine is they are putting them like some garden or like some landscape. And this one, the customer use it with the Android board because you need use the network, and also the people needed to order the coffee and make the payments with the mobile or like also like the credit card, and they can use. So this all is about Leadtek smart home showroom, and many thanks for all of you attend today's online webinar. If you have any question or if you want like the PPT, you can send the email to us, and also welcome you follow Leadtek, our website Leadtek display, and also like LinkedIn or like other socials.
Thank you very much.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Okay, so wow. Okay, so now it's the time to off, and see you all of you next time. And October 27th, my colleague Sunny will have another online webinar. It's for smart medical. If you have time, welcome. You joined our online webinar in October 27th, and see you next time. Bye bye.
拜拜，辛苦啦。
好。我现在结束了，你是走了是不是？